What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, got some more Pearl Jam for you. This is coming as a suggestion / request from Jason Cart. Jason wanted me to react to Pearl Jam Jeremy from MTV Unplugged. Now, here's the thing. I can't think of a single person who hasn't honestly heard this song in some way, shape, or form. This song has been used in movies, television, commercials, you name it. It's been everywhere. Heavy rotation on the radio, especially through the mid to late 90s. This was just played everywhere. Now it's on classic rock stations, so...
That's the truth.
How anybody could say they haven't heard this song, I don't know. I don't know. I've heard it. I'm very familiar with this song. I've heard this song more times than I care to count. I heard this song on MTV's Headbangers Ball. I've seen the music video for it. So I know what the song's about. I get the song. I've heard it before. I know the song very well. As a matter of fact, I can't believe I'm going to admit this. I've actually played this song before. So, not that I'm ashamed of that. It's actually a pretty good song to play. I'm that familiar with it. Okay, so full disclosure, I've heard it. Have I seen this song on MTV Unplugged? No, I didn't watch the Unplugged show for Pearl Jam. I intentionally tried to stay away from the Unplugged series because I don't like acoustic shows. The only MTV Unplugged show I ever watched in its entirety was when Kiss played on MTV's Unplugged, and I forgot what the year was, but I know it was on Halloween, and everybody was making this big deal about it, and I tuned in and I watched it, and I'm going to tell you right now, folks, I know a lot of people say I made a big deal about this. I do make a big deal about this because it was one of the very first times I was ever actually disappointed in Kiss. I did not like that show. I didn't. I felt that show really did Kiss a ton of harm more than good. There was no energy. I mean, Kiss is not an acoustic band. Kiss is supposed to be a band that's on stage with pyro and lights and cryo and smoke and, fireworks and, Gene spitting blood and flying up into the rafters and breathing fire, and Ace, firing off his rockets and his fireworks from his guitar and his pickup smoking, and Paul, doing his shakes and jumps and stuff like that, his splits and everything like that. And that's Kiss, to me, is high energy, high performance. They are the standard for me when it comes to live shows. They're the measuring stick. They're who I compare every live band to. So to see them in an acoustic setting was a huge letdown. I did not like that show at all. So I want to make that very clear for everybody that says I hold Kiss in such high regard and I compare Kiss to everybody. I do when it comes to live shows, but their live show on MTV's Unplugged was just awful. Hated it. So I did a song from Pearl Jam on MTV Unplugged called Black, and I've gotten a lot of flack for it. A lot of people saying that my score was too low. Okay, I'm going to take each thing in turn. First of all, my score was not too low. If you look at my scoring system, a 7.8 is really good, okay? So it's not like I gave them a bad score. I didn't grade them low. I didn't give them a 5. I didn't give them a 4. They weren't okay. They weren't pretty good. They were really good. 8 points above a really good. Remember, 7.0 is really good. So a 7.8 is 8 points higher. Yeah, 8 points higher. Well, 0.8 higher. Okay, fine, whatever. But how do you want to interpret it? 8 points higher than really good. I liked it. It wasn't bad, okay? That's number one. Number two, it's an acoustic setting. I've already told you guys from the get-go, I'm not a big on acoustic shows, okay? But everybody was commenting I was paying too much attention to the technicality, I was paying too much attention to the details and the musicianship, and I should just sit back, relax, and just enjoy and just try to feel the emotion. So I'm going to try to do that with this. I am. Understand, I am a musician, and I'm you know, being a musician, unfortunately, it kind of puts me in a position where I'm always listening for musicality and things like intonation and tonality and playing in tune and dynamics, and I'm listening to theory. And it just, I'm sorry, but that's the way I am, you know. I'm going to do my best to listen more to the feel and to the emotion here. I'm going to try my best to, but I can't make any promises. So let's get into this, shall we? What do you say? Let's do this. This was posted by Pearl Jam. Oh boy, I hope they don't block this. They're notorious. They've blocked me before. All right, so this video has 10 million views. It will definitely get you there. Let's get into this. Let's do this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Jeremy live. MTV Unplugged. Pearl Jam. Yeah, this is definitely 90s. I can already tell by the video quality. This is the 90s. There was no high def in the 90s. All right, let's get to it.
All right, boy, let's do this.
At home, drawing pictures of mountain tops with him on top. Lemon yellow sun, arms raised to the beat. The dead lay in pools of maroon blow. Daddy didn't give attention, no, to the fact that mommy didn't care.
Pause. Let me just say right off the bat, you talk about having a hard time bringing energy into an acoustic show, and I still stand by that. It is hard. It is very difficult to portray energy when you are sitting on stools in an acoustic setting in a small, intimate setting. Having said that, they're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. I am feeling energy here. It's not running around the stage. It's not pyro. It's not lights. It's not cryo. It's not smoke. It's none of that. It's not, pointing to the crowd. It's not getting the crowd to clap their hands. It's not, engaging in the crowd. But I do feel a certain level of energy here. Okay? I got more to say, but let's keep going.
Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little. But we unleashed the lion, yeah. Gnashed his teeth and bit the recessed lady's breast. How could I forget?
Is that eye roll again?
And he hit me with a surprise left. Oh, my jaw left hurting. Oh, jaw wide open. Just like the day. Oh, like the day I heard. Daddy didn't give affection, no. And the boy was something that mommy wouldn't wear. King Jeremy, the wicked, oh, rule his world. Jeremy spoke in clear as day. Jeremy spoke in clear as day. Jeremy spoke in clear as day.
I know what's coming next, so I'm going to pause there. I'm going to gush on Eddie's vocals right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sound like a fanboy, and I'm not even a fanboy, but I'm gonna sound like a fanboy right here. Holy crap. Holy crap. His vocals are what are selling this entire performance right now. Don't get me wrong. The musicians are doing a great job. They're doing everything they can. They're doing everything they're supposed to do. Eddie's vocals are the star of this performance. Flat out. His vocals are where all the energy is coming from. The intensity, the projection, the clarity, it's all there. So when I was talking about earlier about there's energy here, I can feel the energy. I was searching for where it was coming from in that second verse. I was sitting there going, it's not coming from the guitar. It's not coming from the drums. It's not coming from the bass. And then it hit me. It's coming from his vocals. And I really zeroed in on his vocals on the second verse. And wow, yeah, that's where the energy and the intensity are coming from. He is single-handedly selling the energy in this performance. It's really good. Really good. Let's keep going. Oh, I like that. Little cymbal flavor there. Nice. Well done. That was great on that drummer right there. That was great how he hit that. He got that. And then just pop. And he just cleaned out. Cymbals muted, everything muted. That was very effective. Very well done. Well, there you go, folks. That was Pearl Jam with Jeremy from MTV Unplugged. Thoughts? Wow. That was really good. I mean, that was really, really good. I think it helped a lot that I knew the song going in. I've heard the electric version on the original album. I think that was on the album 10, I think it was. The breakthrough album, the one that had all the hits on it. I heard the song before. I was very familiar with the song, so it was able to translate easier for me to an unplugged version. I think that's where the mistake was with Black, because I hadn't heard the studio version first, so I couldn't really make a comparison. I can make a comparison here. I never thought I would say this about any song. I prefer this acoustic version to the electric version. I do. I feel like this is a song that was meant to be acoustic. Especially after hearing it done acoustically. I actually do prefer this version better. I'm usually one for distorted guitars, rock guitars, high energy. I usually am, but I feel like the theme of this song and the message of this song is better conveyed and better portrayed in an acoustic environment. So I actually prefer this version better. The performance, it wasn't mind-blowing. It wasn't, high energy, mind-blowing energy, emotional performance. But I did feel the energy in this acoustic setting, which, like I've said, in an acoustic setting is very hard to do. It was all due to Eddie Vedder's vocals. Don't get me wrong, the musicians all were doing their job. They were all playing correctly. They were all playing with great flavor, great feel, great taste. They were all playing the parts correctly, and the tone and the mix sounded great. I'm not saying the musicians did a bad job. They did a great job. All I'm saying is the energy that was being conveyed through the song was done through Eddie Vedder's vocals. That's all I'm saying. His vocals were wow. Wow. Oh man. Like I said, I liked it better. I liked his vocals better here than on the album. I thought they sounded better. I thought they had better tone, much more energy, much more power, much more. Here's what it was. I thought his vocals here had more conviction, and they were believable, really believable on this recording. So, and again, I can't say this enough about his vocals, the way he's able to take a note and sustain it without the use of vibrato. I cannot compliment that enough. I know I've said it before in the past. I said it like 3 or 4 times in the past. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it because I think it's something that is highly overlooked in his vocal ability. I don't think he's given enough credit for it. I don't think vocalists in general are given enough credit for being able to hold a note and sustain a note without having to rely on and depend upon vibrato. So I can't say enough about that. Did it blow my mind? No, it didn't blow my mind, but it was very enjoyable. Having said that, on a scale of 1 to 10,
Beats the hell out of me.
this was great. Wasn't awesome, but it was great. I'm going to give this an 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why. Everybody did their job. Everybody did their job, and they did their jobs really well, okay? Instruments sounded great. I love the fact that Jeff Ament was playing, I believe that might have been a 12-string bass. I was trying to count the pegs. I know there was at least 8 there, so at the very least he's playing an A string. I think he's playing a 12 on that. Love that. It really helps. It helps. Playing that 12 really added quite a bit. Even if it's an 8, it still added a bit. It added another layer. The guitarists all did their job. The drummer was playing very tastefully. I loved that ending from the drummer when he came in with those 16s, those dot, and they just completely cut out. Muted the cymbals, muted everything. And that was very effective for the message of the song especially. For those of you that don't know what the message of the song is, go do some research. I'm not going to tell you because I don't like talking about it, but very effective. Very emotional pull there. That was definitely emotion evoking. So that was really well done. And I cannot say enough about Eddie Vedder's vocals. That's what really kind of pushed them into the 8.5 range, was his vocals. If it hadn't been for his vocal performance, I still would have given this like an 8.1 or an 8.2, but Eddie's vocals really kind of pushed it over the top and got that 8.5 for me. As far as complaints go, I don't have any. I'll be honest with you. Other than the fact that it's an acoustic show. I don't like acoustic shows. But in this case, it was effective and it worked. And like I said, I think I like this version better than the original album version. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about in Eddie Vedder's vocals. I don't think he gets enough credit for this. He has such great mic control and great mic recognition. He knows when to pull the mic away from his mouth for effect, and he knows when to bring it in close for effect. He knows how to get that fade back, and he also knows just how far to pull it back and how far to pull it in. So I don't think he gets enough credit for that either, to be honest with you, and I just want to kind of tip the cap to him on that as well. So yeah, 8.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys did enjoy the video and you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base and become one of us by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Go and click that button if you want to. Now look, for whatever reason, if you don't want to join the fan base and become one of us by clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good and will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you do join the fan base, there is a bell you could click on somewhere down there. I don't know where, don't ask me where it is. But if you click on that bell, it will let you know everything that's going on with the channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's it for today, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.